Hello everybody, welcome to this short video looking at the Project D Pro practice test, and we're looking at the second part of the planning phase. So first question, purpose of project evaluation. And we've got a couple of questions on this, and what we see is that the purpose of evaluation is looking at the contribution to outcomes and goals. It's the top half of the logical framework. This is what Project B, reviewing progress and making corrections, this is what project monitoring is about. So is checking that implementation is progressing. And finally, that all proposed changes are assessed and logged. This is about change management. So the correct answer is A. And again, another question on evaluation. It corresponds with what two levels of the logical framework? And as I mentioned, it's the top half of the logical framework. So we are looking at outcomes and goals. Monitoring is looking more at activities and outputs. Again, these are the questions have to be read quite carefully. Select a missing word. In international development projects, the primary purpose of is to measure the progress of day-to-day operations. Well, we've just spoken about that. The correct answer is project monitoring, as control is about making sure that we're in control of the changes. Evaluation is, we've seen, the top half of the log frame, and project change management is making sure that all of those significant changes are appropriately made. So, correct answer is C, project monitoring. Interesting question, this one. What is the most important consideration to keep in mind when identifying the data we need to collect in our monitoring evaluation plan? Limitations of data collection capacities, well, that might actually be a factor, but it shouldn't be the most important consideration. So again, we need to read questions carefully. The level of budget available, yeah, it would be a factor, but it shouldn't be the main one. Improved compliance with requirements, I would have thought that shouldn't be a factor at all. This is all about choosing the data so that we can see if we are, whether we're looking at monitoring or evaluation, that if we are on target or not. And hopefully that by itself would be with donor requirements. And then finally, improvements in decision making. Yeah, this is what it's all about. This is the reason we actually have a monitoring and evaluation plan in the first place, because we want to make sure that we are taking better decisions, and the meal plan is giving us improved data to take better decisions. Next question. Select the missing word. Project are a key part of being able to work autonomously and with a degree of flexibility. Well, we've had this question, a similar variation of this question previously, so you know that the correct answer is tolerances. The purpose of a RACI chart, RACI, 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 doesn't really matter. And again, looking at stakeholder roles. This is the Venn diagram or some of the other tools. This is the logical framework. And this is a spider diagram, so it's got nothing to do with the RACI. According to the RACI matrix, who is going to actually do the work? This is the person who is responsible. And what is not an internal control? Meal plan, because it's a plan for monitoring and evaluation. It's got nothing to do with internal controls. So I hope that was helpful. Bye for now.